Alrighty, time for this week's weekly weigh-in. Um, Weight-wise, it's actually a draw. I was 259.8 last week, and I'm 259.8 this week. That's both surprising and not surprising. It's kind of weird to. It's the first time this has happened where my weight has been exactly the same one week for to the other. So that's a little unexpected, but it's not too unexpected when you consider the fact that this last week was my weekly day off, my monthly day off from keto. That's the day where I feel free to eat whatever I want and enjoy life. So the fact that I didn't make any weight loss gains or loss, however you want to say it, is not overly surprising. But breaking even is not too bad either when you consider the fact that one of the days of last week, I kind of just ate what I wanted. I didn't go crazy, but it was definitely a more glucose friendly diet. So water retention issues and stuff like that. So in terms of muscle and fat, the slight changes. 28.9 this week, 29 last week, so down zero point 0.2 pounds of muscle. And then 34.4 this week and 34.2 last week for body fat. So a slight uptick, zero point 0.5 uptick in muscle, fat weight. As you notice, there's a slight difference in what I changed in muscle and what I changed in body fat. So water weight might account for the rest of that. But again, not too bad considering the fact that I didn't. I put on a little bit of weight because of the day off from keto, so I was happy that didn't happen. Exercise wise, I got some new toys. They're called Parallettes. There's a guy I follow on YouTube, GMB Fitness, and there was this thing he does called LSIT. I've seen before, but I was watching a video on it. I'm like, I'd like to have kind of the upper body strength to do that. So I got a pair of Parallettes. They were $35 from Amazon. If I remember to, I'll put a link in the description. And basically, you're just pushing up with your body weight on the Parallettes. They're about 6 inches off the ground, and over time, you'll get to the point where you can actually do that, where your legs are going straight out from your body, and you're pushing your whole body weight up, and it's all resting on your arms. Now, what I started doing was, and I've done 2 workouts with those, is I push up, do 5 push-ups, and then on the 5th one I lock out for as long as I can go. And I've made a small amount of, a few second progress on being able to hold that, but it's still kind of I think the last one I did the 5 push-ups, and then I held it for 11 seconds, 12 seconds, and then the last one was down to 10. So making a little bit of progress on that, but I am assuming that's going to be the actual LSIT is going to be a well down the way goal there. I'll reach eventually, but doing more jump roping, getting better, a little bit better each time in terms of how much I can jump rope before I have to stop. Again, long-term goal is to be able to continuously jump rope. It's just I don't have the cardio quite yet to do that. Food-wise, making good choices aside from the one day off where I can make any choice that I want. And I think that showed in the fact that, like I said, I didn't gain any weight. I did fast the day after, and I did fast yesterday, so that definitely helped with that too. But when I'm fasting, I'm noticing that it's easier to fast, which tells me that my body is doing well with ketosis, and that it's easily drawing from my fat stores to power me. Meditation, same old. In terms of outlook, had a stumbling block this week. I'm not really a morning person, and I don't do well with my routine changing in the morning, and I need to do better on that. That's the saying it's because I'm not a morning person is an excuse, and I need to do better on that. So working on that, but on the whole, though, a pretty good week. My outlook is much more positive. It seems like every day I go by, it looks, I can see a better future on the horizon. That's a good thing, because it used to be for the longest time I would want to do better and think about doing better, but there's always that nagging suspicion that I've been this way for 47, 48 years, and it's just the way it is. But that's changed now. Now I can see myself getting better, and when I get into my 50s, leading the life that I wanted to lead in my 20s, having the energy to do so, having the physique to do so, hiking, camping, traveling around. Yeah, it's all looking good. So that's it for this week's update. So kind of a progress because of no progress update, kind of a funny way of looking at it, but the way it is. If you like the video, please leave a like. If you have any comments, criticisms, suggestions on how I can do better on the video and on my weight loss goals, please leave a comment below. Subscribe and click the notification bell if you want to be immediately notified when I put up new videos. And with that, I'll go ahead and wrap up this week's video. You have a great week. I'll see you for the next week's update, and peace.